What's up, guys? This is the Vinyl Casket. I'm Nick. This is your home to the lamest taste. Thank you for joining me for another wonderful weekly comic book review. If you don't know, let me let you know. This is the video which I do live every single week, where I finish reading my comic books that I got from my pull list that week. We get them, reread them, then we bag and board them, and we review them. Also take pictures, and we put those on Instagram throughout the end of the week, usually around Thursday, Friday, Saturday, with little write-ups. Please do me a huge favor if you're watching this on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube at the Vinyl Casket. Please follow, subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell. Give me a suggestion what you want me to react to, review, anything like that. I will be getting back into playing games. I know it's been like 2-3 weeks now. There's a lot going on. A lot of cool stuff. Been playing Pokemon a lot. I want to stream it, but like at the same time, it's something I've been doing that I'm relaxing. And I want to get back in the Guardians and eventually Assassin's Creed and Apex and all the stuff that I've been doing. We will get back into that. I do have a plan for some new kind of content that I'm working on, with a lot of shit that I have ideas for. We're working on it. Will be a new video coming on about this. This is my last package of pre-orders from what is it? Right Stuff Anime. That will be coming out soon when I unbox that. I'll also do I got a gift card, I got a record haul. We got like 3 records, so we'll do that as one video. We're gonna get right into the comics right now with indie, Marvel, DC. We start off with the one lone indie book, which is from Image. As always, we have Radiant Black. This is issue, what is this now? 12. We're on issue 12. We are getting close to Supermassive, the one-shot big event crossover between Radiant Black, the new titles, which are going to be Radiant Red and Rogue Sun. And then it will also tie into Infernal Girl Red, which is a indie crowd-funded graphic novel that will be coming out towards around the end of the year. That is being published by Image, but was completely... The hardcovers were... What's the word? I guess crowdfunded through... Kickstarter. But this is, we're getting there. This gave us the whole background on Radiant Pink. We got to see who she was before that, how she got the Radiant Pink energy, and what led into how we know her. Really cool. As a streamer, she's a streamer. She's like a really famous streamer. I am not at all. But this is a really cool story. Like, you feel for her in like a really weird way. It's very strange, but it's also like, it's cool to see the humanity between these random characters that you haven't known. Where like the main characters of Radiant Black, you've like come to quickly enjoy and love them and like care about them. And then there's all these other characters now. And this is like slowly building these other characters. And I really like it. I'm gonna give this a solid 7 out of 10. I'm gonna say something real quick about this week. This is like a very weird week. There wasn't any issues that were mind-blowing, blew me away, made me amazed. There also wasn't anything bad at all. Like, there wasn't anything terrible. So a disappointment this week is gonna be hard. Another thing I forgot to mention this. Every Tuesday on YouTube at Manny Reads Comics, and I will be posting it, uploading it after I'm done with this video, this live stream. The weekly roundup featuring me, Manny Reads Comics, on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, and Omni City Comics on Instagram. We do a weekly recap show where we talk about our top 3 comic books of that week, our favorite covers, our disappointing moments, and what's coming out next week that we're excited for. We have a bracket seeing what's going to win. Like, we're doing a competition from the first week of the year all the way to the end. it's going to be really hard for me to pick some of these things. We're going to get into Marvel right now. We have issue 4 of 6 of Devil's Reign, which is an event by Chip Zdarsky involving the stuff that was coming out of his Daredevil series. And he's renumbering and restarting his Daredevil series at issue 1. Going to be interesting to see where that goes. There's a lot happening. So basically the main title of Devil's Reign kind of broadly covers all the different events that are happening through the tie-ins and through all the other stuff. So you get mention of what's going on with Doc Ock from his tie-in, and the Thunderbolts from their tie-in, and you see Moon Knight, which he's about to get a tie-in, and a ton of stuff is going on. Art's pretty solid. A lot happens, but at the same time, nothing incredibly massive. It was a good read, and I think that this event's gonna be really cool collected in like a collected edition where you have all these, plus like they like put the one shots like in the right order to read. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It's a solid book. Nothing wrong with it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. This event's really cool and really interesting, but it feels so grand. And then you read other books in Marvel, and then you realize it's not that big of a deal. And you read some books, and you're like, oh, it is. So I feel like that's like causing it not to give me the weight that it needs to. Amazing story. It just, I don't know. There's something about it. It was a solid issue. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. We move on to Amazing Spider-Man issue 88.bay, which is kind of like what Nick Spencer was doing with his 0.5s. These are little issues that happen that like in the Spider-Man universe, but don't necessarily impact this main Spider-Man title, but happen in between issues. This is better than most of the stuff that the main title's been putting out. You get most of the members of Slingers. You do not get Prodigy. This is the variant cover. You do not get Prodigy, unfortunately. I really would have loved to see Prodigy. I'm excited to see where this is going to lead, because it's just, they got to come back. Basically, the Prowler became, original Prowler became the Hornet in King in Black. And there's he loses his company because he gets bought out by Beyond. So that's how it wraps into this whole Beyond thing. And then the character there in the back comes and needs her best friend, which is Ricochet. And they break into his thing. They find Ricochet. And Ricochet was being employed by Beyond, but like was stuck in like a time warp. It was really good. It was surprisingly good. But the fact that it's like a spin-off that isn't leading to anything else, but has no ramifications, isn't treated as its own title, a one-shot, or anything. It's just like a side filler issue to just thrown in there randomly. I gotta give it like a 7. When I normally, if this is like its own one-shot in issue 1 or something, I would have given it like an 8. Very upset, but at the same time, kind of really enjoyed this. I love the Slingers. So that's that. More Marvel. We got Moon Knight with a Devil's Reign tie-in on its main title. Moon Knight has his own one-shot coming out for Devil's Reign. But this didn't feature Moon Knight at all. I can't wait to see what Moon Knight's doing in the prison, like we see him in the main event title. This followed the other Moon Knight. Is it Hunter's Moon? Incredible artwork here. Amazing storyline. I really like how this man's been in like 3 issues, 4 issues. He's a brand new character, and they personified him so well. They did a really good issue about him. He was a real badass. I really strongly enjoyed this. Not a crazy amount of stuff happens, but it's so beautifully drawn, and the way they like develop this new character in the Moon Knight title, representing Moon Knight, was great. This was the closest I could give to like an 8. I would give it an 8. Do I think it deserves it? In a normal week, I don't think it would have gotten an 8, but it's getting an 8 this week. This is the last Marvel title. We have a shocker, but also a disappointment because of what it is. This is a one-shot, which I'm upset that I'm enjoying these one-shots that aren't leading to anything that's been advertised so far. So we have issue 1 of Secret X-Men. So if you don't know what this is, these are all the characters that were on the Hellfire Gala vote an X-Men into the new X-Men team from last year. 2021, the early 2021 for Hellfire Gala. And then that we picked Polaris to join. But these are all the other characters that you could have picked from. So it's kind of hinted that, like, oh yeah, like we all were hanging out and we all really wanted to be X-Men and we were all at the gala and we were all really upset when we didn't make it. But now they come together for this mission to do this thing that's basically a setup to prepare them to protect the Shi'ar Empress, which is like the daughter of Professor X. And then it ends up going a completely different way and it has to be kept a secret because they can't be trusted to know this. So now their memories are kind of forgotten about what happens to that main character, and nothing's teased of where this is going. What are they doing with this? It was fun. It was well written. It was humorous. I enjoyed the bonding of the characters. The characters work so well together. This should be just an ongoing team. This is better than the main team of X-Men. This is way better than the main team of X-Men. This is awesome. Everyone wants Armor. Armor was on the vote again for this year. People love Banshee. That's why Siren, his daughter, was on the vote this year. What's it called? Strong Guy is the fan favorite character. Everyone loves Cannonball and Sunspot. You got Marrow and Boom Boom. Forge. Did I get everybody? And Tempo. Tempo's a character I don't really know or care about, but she's part of the Marauders, I think, starting this from now on. Dude. And they get sick costumes. This is a 7.5. If it was leading to something or it was a standalone series, we get a 9. Also, if it has Scotty Young cover, would have been a 9. We move on to DC with issue 12 with the cardstock cover of Joker. So this is just straight down the line, continuing to do what Joker's been doing. Solid artwork. The Punchline backup story was pretty solid. I enjoyed it. Artwork on both of those is great. Story just continuing on with the lady that's working for the Court of Owls knew Barbara was Oracle the whole time, and what's his name? Gordon, Detective Gordon, whatever his real name is, Jim Gordon has to come and like save his daughter, and a lot of weird shit is going on to lead to Joker about to get killed by that weird family. A lot. And I feel like it was very unorganized, but also it's been this way for like a few issues now. It's still entertaining and enjoyable and fun, but also it's a lot of knowledge and information to process. I'm just going to give it a 7. Above average, but not amazing, not mind-blowing. A 7. We have issue 10 of Batcat. We're almost there. It's 12 issues. We have 2 more issues. I opened this book and I was kind of blown away because normally you have the house with all the windows and the title of the issue, but there was a snowstorm and everything's wiped out besides the one window you can see lit up. I thought that was cool. This issue, I don't want to spoil it, but the dialogue between Catwoman and Joker, and then Catwoman and her and Batman's daughter going back and forth through time, that was really interesting. I liked the direction they went. I liked how they did that. And then Joker saying, "Oh, you think you're different than all the other villains because you fucked Batman?" He's like, "I could have fucked Batman. I could fuck Batman. And he'd probably like it better too." What? And she even goes like, "Did you just hear what you just said? Like, you're crazy." The Catwoman's stance towards the end of this book was really interesting, and how she views Joker and why she led all these years down the road killing him, and it all kind of starts to make sense. Really interesting. I really did enjoy this book. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. We have issue 6 of, and that was the Jim Lee cardstock cover. We have issue 6 of Harley Quinn animated series Eat Bang Kill Tour. This was the last issue of this miniseries. I got the A cover, which is weird because I've been getting the cardstocks, but this was way cooler than the cardstock in my opinion. Really enjoyed this. I thought it was a great issue. Advertising that new Batman movie. Dude, this is art incredible. Big fight at the end with all these different characters. Awesome. Nice solid ending and basically leading into what's going to be season 3. Which is what I've been hoping, that this is going to lead to season 3 instead of this being season 3. But 6 issues is not enough to be a season. So I was very excited about that. I'm excited to see where the show goes. And it feels like you've been watching the show. It's really good. They really reconcile the bond between Harley and Ivy and kind of get Ivy out of this weird mindset that she was been in since the start of the series. And we're ready for a fresh restart going in. Very excited about this. I'm going to give this also a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, nothing really hit that 8. Not a lot of books really hit that 8. Usually I have like 8.5s, 9s, 8s. Last book that I got is issue 3. Issue 3 of Batgirls with the cardstock cover. Amazing cover. Definitely going to be Omni City Comics pick of the week, cover of the week, I bet you. But awesome issue. Is this Corona? Yeah, Corona and Conrad. Corona. Oh my god, the artwork really reminds me of the Me Love in the Dark. I love this vibe that's been translated to the 3 Batgirls, and the whole storyline was awesome. How, you know, they're fighting this guy the tutor, who's like trying to use his subliminal messaging and fear gas in his street art to hypnotize and control the masses to go up against Gotham. Very interesting, very cool. This is the closest they got to like that 8.5. I'm gonna give it an 8. It was solid, but like still didn't blow me away, but was really good. Really, really good. I did love this as much as the other ones, but I just feel like it's just a weird week that there's something about all these books together. They're so close that this didn't stand out enough because it was tied down by all of the books being pretty similar with how much I enjoyed them. Solid 8 out of 10. Amazing book, awesome art, awesome covers, incredible. And that is it. That's all I got this week. That is my pulls for the week. Do me a major favor and please subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube at The Vinyl Casket. Check out at Manny Reads Comics on YouTube to see our weekly roundup. We're on week, I believe, 6. Yes. Tomorrow we'll be filming episode 6. So there's 5 episodes, both on his channel, and I will be uploading episode 5 on my channel right after this video ends. Choking on the air. But yes, huge favor. Remember to all the socials, Instagram at Vinyl Casket, Vinyl Casket Comics, the YouTube, and here on Twitch. Follow, subscribe. It all really helps. And remember to do a major, major favor and stay lame. Thank you guys. I'm Nick. This is the home to lamest taste, the Vinyl Casket. Woo!